Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. How are you? I hope all of you are fine. I'm your science teacher. As you already know that we are on unit number 9, that is about electricity. Today we will discuss question number 2 of electricity that is given on page number 88 on your book. Let's see question number 2. Draw an electrical circuit using symbols for a battery, a bulb, wires, an ammeter, and a switch. The pathway through which charged particles can move. These are called as electrical circuits. Okay. So we use some symbols to draw a circuit diagram. Okay. So before doing question number 2, at first we will see different symbols for different electrical components. Okay. Some electrical symbols are given here. So one by one we will discuss these symbols and the name of components. Electrical circuit symbols. Okay, so electrical circuit symbols are a short form used in circuit diagrams to represent each of the components of a circuit. Okay, so it means when we draw a circuit diagram, we use a short form of these electrical components in that diagram. And second important point, while drawing the circuit diagram, note always use a ruler for drawing circuit diagram. Diagrams are generally either square shaped or rectangular. So it's mean when we are drawing circuit diagram, we must use ruler to draw a straight lines. The cell. The cell stores chemical energy and transfers it to electrical energy when a circuit is connected. When two or more cells are connected together, we call this a battery. The cell's chemical energy is used of pushing a current around a circuit. Okay, look at this cell, it contains a chemical energy, and when electrical components are connected with it, so this chemical energy is changes into electrical energy, and electrical appliances are devices, they start working. What is an electric current? An electric current is the flow of electrons through a circuit. Okay, so look at this, that is the flow of electron through a circuit. The flow of electron through a circuit, that is called as electric current. Let's start from simple circuits. Here is a simple electric circuit. It has a cell, a lamp, and a switch. To make the circuit, these parts are connected together with metal wires. Okay, look at here, that is the cell, that is switch, and these are the bulb or lamp. And these wires, these are required to connect that circuit. Okay, and these wires are copper wires, and you already know that copper wires are the good conductor of electricity. So when the switch is closed, the circuit is complete and the lamp lights up. This is because there is a continuous path for the electric current to flow around. And if there were any break in the circuit, the current could not flow. Okay, look at this. All the wires are connected. Okay, so they make a closed pathway. Okay, so it's mean that circuit is closed circuit. So electron flow through them and the bulbs are glowing. But if there is a gap or if there is break in a circuit, like if we just turn the switch off, okay, so they break the circuit and current cannot flow through them, and these bulbs, they do not glow. Okay, so when the switch is closed, the circuit is complete and the lamp lights up, and this is because of the continuous path for the electric current to flow around. But if there were any break in a circuit, the current could not flow. Circuit diagram. So electrical drawings are usually drawn using symbols, a cell, switch, and wires. Okay. Now let's see the symbols for different components. First one is the cell. Okay. So we represent cell with two lines. One is small and one is big line. So there are two terminals, positive and negative terminal. And for lamp, we just make one small circle, and in that circle we make a cross. Okay, so that is the symbol for lamp. And symbol for connecting wires, that is the just straight line. And now for switch we have two different type of symbols, like open switch, in which there is a gap, and close switch, this gap is closed. Okay, so if open switch is there, it means we draw this type of symbol, and if switch is closed, then we will use this symbol. Okay, now circuit diagram, scientists usually draw electric circuit using symbols. Okay, look at this. This is the symbol, simple circuit. This is switch, this is battery, this is bulb. Okay, three things are used, three components are used in that circuit. But when we draw circuit diagram, we will draw diagram like this. Okay, for battery we use this symbol, for bulb we use this symbol, and for switch we use this symbol. Okay, so look at this. That is the symbol for cell, that is symbol for lamp, that is symbol for switch, and this is symbol for wires. Okay, so by using these symbols we will draw circuit diagram. Okay, that is simple circuit, and that is a circuit diagram. As you already know that there are two types of circuits, series circuit and parallel circuit. Okay, in series circuit all components are joined together in a single pathway. Okay, and in parallel circuit they have junctions where electrical pathway divide or branches. Okay, so that is the parallel circuit, that is a series circuit. Now let's see how we draw a circuit diagram for series circuit. So the components are connected end to end, one after the other in series circuit. Electron flow in only one path. If one bulb blows, it breaks the whole circuit and all bulbs go out. Okay, look at this. These are joined together in a single pathway. Okay, so that is battery. So when we draw a circuit diagram, we use the symbol for the battery, and these are two bulbs. Okay, so we use that symbol for the bulbs. Okay, so that is the circuit diagram for series circuit. Now parallel circuit, the components are connected side by side. The current has a choice of routes, many paths. If one bulb blows, there will still be a complete circuit to be other bulbs, so it stay alight. Okay, now look at this. Battery, then first bulb, and then second bulb. Okay, so when we draw a circuit diagram, so for battery we use this symbol, for first bulb we use this symbol, and for second we use this symbol, and these wires we can show by using a simple straight line. Okay, so that is a circuit diagram for parallel circuit. Now measuring currents. So electric current is measured by using an ammeter connected in series in the circuit. So we use this symbol for ammeter. Okay, we use this symbol for representing ammeter, and this is the ammeter. And if ammeter is present in any circuit, we will use this symbol to represent the ammeter in any circuit. Okay, this is how we draw an ammeter in a circuit. Okay, now in series circuit, here look at this, that is the ammeter, and in parallel circuit here we use ammeter. Okay, so that is the method, that is the way how we draw an ammeter in a circuit. Okay, now again see question number 2. Draw an electrical circuit using symbols for a battery, a bulb, wires, an ammeter, and a switch. So I hope all of you understand the symbols of all these components. So look at this, that is the symbol for cell. This is open circuit. Okay, so open switch is there, then ammeter, that is lamp, and these are the connecting wires. Okay, so draw electrical circuit using symbol for battery, that is for battery, then for bulb. Okay, then wires, then ammeter, and a switch. Okay, that is the answer of question number 2. I hope you will understand how to draw a circuit diagram, and now you can easily draw a circuit diagram in your classwork copies. Okay, all of you have to draw this on your classwork copy. Thank you. Have a nice day. Take care.